What's happening, everybody? It's your boy E back with another reaction video. I'll be reacting to Top Gun Maverick official trailer. Now, it's been a long time since I've seen Top Gun. I think I've only seen that movie twice in my whole life. Liked it. That was a good movie. I remember. I always remember. The fuck was his name? It wasn't Goose. No. Val Kilmer's character. I can't remember his name, but because it's been a long time since. But I remember him and Tom Cruise's article he did. I was like, even when I was young and stuff, I was like, uh, so you gonna eat him, motherfucker? He's like, I eat you for breakfast. Is that what that meant? But anyway, without further ado, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this. You haven't seen the original, I'm gonna say go see the original. Just buy it or whatever and see it, because it's actually a pretty good movie. Anyway, without further ado, here we go.
30+ years of service.
I thought I was
Combat medals.
gonna start with Here I
Only
Am.
man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years.
Rock you like a hurricane.
Yet you can't get a promotion. You won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die.
You won't take promotion, you won't retire. Because he loves flying.
You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are.
Hey.
Captain. What is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
Couldn't they force him to get a promotion? Because I know enlisted people have to take tests, and you have to have time in service. I can't remember about officers though. Same motherfucker. Hey, John here. We got more muscle-bound dudes playing volleyball on the beach. Oh, we got women pilots now. Progressive. Somebody gonna die in this one because of a mistake he made? Or is he gonna die?
The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction.
Yeah, we use predator drones.
But not today.
That must trip him out when he sees his face when he was young in the movie, and then now it's like he is now. I actually dig this, the way when they have a movie that came out, and then years later do a sequel with the same cast. You know, if they're still alive and stuff like that. But was Jennifer Connelly in that first movie? I remember it was a blonde in there. That wasn't Jennifer Connelly though. I have to look. I don't know her name. Is she dead, or did she just not? Maybe she don't act anymore. I ain't acted in years. That'd be horrible. But I like seeing stuff like this. Like, I know they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, like an Escape From movie, like Escape from New York, Escape from LA, with Russell Crowe back in the day. I heard they're supposed to be rebooting it. I would like to see an Escape from wherever, from South Dakota. I don't fucking know, but Escape from whatever movie with Russell Crowe playing Snake Plissken and having a new character. It doesn't have to be a son. It can just be a new kind of almost like his a passing of the mantle type thing. That way you can have that way you don't have to just reboot or remake. And well, this is the same character, like a James Bond. Like, this is the same character, but they're played by a different actor type thing. Or you can just, I mean, they did that from the beginning, so that's not. I mean, people don't mind James Bond because they've always done that. When you start doing that with old characters that people love, like you got RoboCop, and you try to redo that story for a modern audience, and you change a lot of the characters and stuff like that. People, the older fans who grew up with the original are going to probably rebel against it. And then if it's not a good story, the younger fans aren't going to like it either. So, like I said, I like to see a more of a transition. Like, even with Indiana Jones, instead of having someone come in and be Indiana Jones with the same names that they can be, I don't know. I mean, they can still call the movie Indiana Jones. I mean, because it's just the name of the movie, but they can have him like they tried to do it with Crystal Skull, where they try to pass the mantle off on somebody else. But just do the movie better. It's easy. Just like people say, it's easy. Just do it better. I mean, I know that it's difficult to like I see a lot of people, especially nowadays, saying, "Oh, why don't you just create new content?" Or I mean, it's easy to say that when you're not the one creating the new content. They just create something. Now they could, like, I know with this recent this James Bond news about the actress from Captain Marvel playing James Bond. Now, I know some people. Now, she's not playing James Bond. Well, it's just a story. It's not like been confirmed or anything like that. But even though people acting like it's confirmed, but as far as like from what I've heard, I haven't heard any new stuff about it. But last time I read, it wasn't confirmed that she was becoming James Bond. She was becoming 007 because James Bond retired, which he's coming back in the same movie out of retirement to become James Bond again. So he's still the main character. He's still James Bond. But then I saw people like, well, we want 007 to be James Bond. If James Bond can't be 007, then there shouldn't be a 007. I'm like, but it makes sense in the sense where she's an agent. If an agent retires, they're like, well, we don't use 007 anymore because that's retired. Like, no, that's a code name. His James Bond is his actual name. I mean, it would be interesting if they went that route where James Bond was the actual code name, and her name is James Bond, but then they would have to change it to doing something like Jamie Bond or some shit, but because she's the first female to take up that code name, maybe. But it makes more sense to say, oh, you're 007 than to go through all that, because that's a whole conspiracy theory. People say why they change actors. Oh, they changed actors because James Bond is the actual code name, not 007. That's why we've had, I'm going to say Daniel Craig, Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton. I can't remember that guy who did Her Majesty's Secret Service. Secret Service, but Pierce Brosnan, which is my favorite Bond, and of course Daniel Craig. But yeah, I would like to see like if they did that, and they said, okay, well, in this situation, Daniel Craig is leaving, like Daniel Craig leaving the James, and then they decided to transition and say, well, now the code name 007 is going to this black agent, black female agent, who is now 007. She's not James Bond, but she's 007 now. Because that's a code name. That would make more sense than to just, I guess, gender swap the character. And it makes more sense with James Bond because the whole code name thing. I think when most people are like, well, I don't want, they did Batman and all of a sudden he's, Mexican now. Or, people get pissed off about that. Me personally, I don't care. If the movie's good, I mean, at first I'd be like, that's interesting that they decided to do that, but the movie's good. I don't fucking care. They can make Black Panther white. I care. And if the movie's good, I mean, at first I'll be like, it's interesting. If it makes sense the way they do it and the movie's good, I don't fucking care. All these people are fake and made up out of somebody's mind anyway. So anybody can take, whoever who owns the property can take it and change it to whatever they want to because they're the ones putting the money up. And like if I owned it and I was putting the money up, I'd do whatever the fuck I want to. I make if I doing a fucking Flash movie and I say I want the Flash to be a midget, then that's what he gonna be because I'm the one putting him. You could accept it or whatever and go see it or not. You know, that's your prerogative. But if I don't want to do it, I want to. No, but yeah, like I said, I like this with just the continuation of the same character in the sequel. Now the movie could still suck, but I like the premise rather than we're gonna do a Top Gun reboot and just do basically the same movie that was previously done, just with a few change things and stuff like that. Because we basically hoping your nostalgia, we tickle your nostalgia bone and make you come out to see it. You know, but I mean, if you have the original, or at least some of the original cast, and then you're doing a sequel, I think that would inspire people to go out and see it who were fans of the original, especially people who grew up with it. But, anyway, this was pretty good. Like I said, I've only seen Top Gun twice, so it's not like I'm some big super fan of Top Gun. But I do remember it being a pretty decent. I might have to watch it again since this is coming out, just to familiarize myself with what happened before. Because I remember Tom Cruise was responsible for somebody dying. Was one of those crew. I can't remember. I'm getting confused. Like who the fuck Goose was? I think Goose is the one who died. I know the actor. I can see his face, but I don't know his name. I've seen him in other stuff. But anyway, what do you all think? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Remember to like, subscribe, share. I'll see y'all next video. Peace.